Some people take breaks and holidays, some people don't. Some people find it hard to take a break, some people find it hard not to. Some people don't even have lunch. That's me. Breaks are a really important part of being a creative professional. Breaks mean that we can go and recuperate our minds, reset everything in our bodies, and make sure that we're feeling fresh and interested in the next project. Not only that, but breaks can give people more of an interest in the current project they're working on, and it basically defrags your mind. Over the past few years, I've found it difficult to actually take breaks, and I think that's because I work by myself. My wife, who is a nursery teacher, doesn't find it difficult to take breaks at all. And I think that's not because she hates her job or because she hates what she's doing. I think that's just because of the culture when it comes to being employed. When you're employed, it's much easier to take breaks than if you were working by yourself and for yourself. Sometimes I forget to have lunch. Now, this is something that I do quite often, and it's quite scary how often. And my body probably doesn't suggest that I go without food or anything like that, because I really don't, but I forget to have lunch. I'll be sat on my computer right here, just working away, doing some logo design, some video editing, or whatever I do, and then I'll just completely forget about lunch. Or even if I do remember that lunch is there, I just won't have lunch. And if we're not careful and we don't take breaks, we'll actually go into burnout, and that will make us less effective at doing what we love to do, whether you are a creative entrepreneur or someone who just works in employment. So if you find it difficult to take a break, here are a few ways to actually take a break. The first way is by getting away from your office. It sounds really simple and easy, but if we are creative entrepreneurs, we'll probably be next to a computer and we'll use our office as a downtime space as well. Before my business took off and before I moved out and got married, I actually did all my work in my bedroom, and that meant that I couldn't sleep at night or take a break anywhere. I was living with my parents and it was so difficult to actually go to sleep because I was always in work mode. Changing your location of where you work will actually help you rest because you won't be thinking about doing work. We are conditioned to do work in the place of work, whether you're a logo designer or someone who has the best job in the world. It's so important to have that distinguishing factor between work and home and working and relaxing. If you work from home and you're a freelancer, then you can actually go into a different room to do some work if you've got a spare room or whatever. But make sure that in your downtimes, you're not on the same computer that you would be during your work hours and you're not doing any work. Another good way to make yourself have a break is by going out for lunch with someone. Organize it a couple of days beforehand every day and go out for lunch if you can afford it. This means that you will not be able to stay in your office. This is a really good one because it means that we still have a social life, sort of. It means that we don't have to worry about not having a social life, so there we go. We have a social life now. But seriously, going out for lunch with someone and actually having fun with them, talking about something different, can be a real refreshing part of your day, and it can actually make you feel better going back into work. You could also go ahead and try being held accountable by something or someone. For me, this is important. I have friends that keep me accountable. I have a wife that keeps me very accountable. But it's so important to take breaks. If we don't actually take these breaks, then we'll be messing with our heads and we won't be effective. The strange thing is about taking a break is if we do take a break, our brains are more effective after that break at what we're going to be doing. Sometimes we fall into this trap of where we have to keep working and working and working, and then after that, we're just not effective for what we're doing. There's no point in actually doing the work. And other social networks or Netflix or things like that, it makes us distracted. My dad is a doctor and he always says that if you spend an hour at your computer, you should spend 15 minutes standing up doing something. So always get up after an hour of work, even if that means going to the toilet or getting another drink. I do this every 2 hours because I forget every hour, but you can actually get an alarm on your computer or set one on your phone to make sure you get up after every hour or two and walk about a little bit. And another way of making yourself have a good break is by going out and doing something different. For me, I go walking with my vlogging camera and I take a vlog, and I might put it up or I might not. I just vlog and I go and talk to a camera for a bit, or I just literally put headphones in and walk down this country lane, and it's really nice and helps me sort of recuperate in my mind. So if you guys were struggling with taking a break or didn't know the importance, hopefully you guys know the importance and how to take a break now more effectively. I've got some really cool news coming up on the channel soon for Christmas and for Creative Bar. Creative Bar is going to be starting very soon, and we're going to be putting up a teaser first so you guys can see it. And it's going to go full swing, and it's going to be incredible. But make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for some Christmas videos that are going to be off the scale production and stuff like that. It's going to be amazing. So stick around for them by subscribing below. Make sure you comment and let me know how often you take a break, or whether you take a break at all or when. See you later. Thanks for watching. In a bit. See you later.